What's up, guys? It's your boy Reaction Action, bringing you another video, man. Alright, today we're gonna be reacting to Cobra Kai cast breakdown the prom after party scene from season 4. Alright, guys, I think it's been enough time for everybody to have seen season 4 to talk about it now. That prom scene was absolutely crazy. It kind of seemed like they didn't really know who they wanted to be with. Tori, and they kind of. Well, Toy and Robbie were pretty much a thing at that point, you know, they kind of knew that they wanted to be together, you know, you feel me? But Sam and Miguel were both looking just like, oh my gosh, like, oh, they're so awesome. And Sam was looking at Robbie, it's like, oh my gosh, man, they look, I don't know. It just kind of seemed like they were conflicted the entire time. And then sooner or later, as we know, it just all exploded. As it does in Cobra Kai. Everything explodes in Cobra Kai as per usual. And they had a great prom fight scene by the pool. People got wet. A lot. But yeah, guys, let's hear them break it down and hear exactly how much they loved or hated it, guys. Let's get on into it. But anyways, guys, enjoy my reaction. Put the like, share it with your friends, comment in the videos you want to see in the future. And if you're new, join this family. And don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you in the video.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Remember, because it was forearm, and
Yeah,
then I
and
just
then we did
spun
like
you on 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey! I forget. Okay, I was about to say, I think I remember that being a kick that she knocked them both out with. Hey.
Hey, I'm Tanner Buchanan.
Hi, my name is Sholo Maridueña.
That's Peyton List.
How do you
That's
pronounce
great.
that last name?
Notes on
a
scene.
scene! Woo!
So the scene we're about to watch is from season 4.
Yes.
It is a fight scene
After the prom, yes.
after
It was
party.
great.
And yeah, you'll see what
It was
happens
perfect.
There's a brawl, fisticuff, a squabble.
Seems like you're
Yes,
always
it
behind me in line. First Miguel, now Robbie. I have a half-eaten cupcake in there if you want some.
Woo!
You know,
I remember that
I'd
was
kick your
dirty.
ass, but promised your mom that I would.
Hey. And Sam's about to start it. Of course she is.
That first kick, by the way, we had to re-choreograph this like 3 times on the day because of where the pool was. We were supposed, that first kick was supposed to be the opposite leg, and then they were like, where the camera's gonna be, you need to throw it the other way in order for it to sell. Selling a kick is like, make it look convincing. and realistically don't hit somebody.
Right.
Although I think I actually tagged you on that one, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
You're supposed to like, practice when you like take a kick, like kind of absorb it, like prepare
Sometimes
yourself
you gotta
to move
tag
with
the
it so that you don't
cast.
just literally get knocked
Which
out.
I think like giving it a little tap helps.
Yeah, that's fair.
Otherwise I'm just like,
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that didn't land.
Yeah, but then we had to switch it so it was like, okay, Peyton, I'm gonna throw this kick. Just kidding, actually, they just moved the camera, so I'm gonna throw this one. No, actually, just one more time, we're gonna go back to the original version, but then...
Has that been on the entire time? Guys, has this mic thing been on the entire time? I just paused the video for this. This thing has been on the entire time. What the flip? This is actually my Xbox headphones, by the way. But I'm taking it off now.
We did a lot on the fly this day.
yeah, this is basically all on the fly.
I'm trying to see if I can tell where Olivia is. That
Woo!
Yeah, that was my stunt double Olivia that took that fall, which I would just be
Really?
so scared to take anything going back.
I have like really hilarious BTS pictures of me actually learning this takedown because I was so nervous about doing it in this dress that I had the prom dress brought to the dojo where we train and put on top of my workout clothes. So I have on like all this like workout
Extra
gear,
layers.
like all black like stunts attire, and then the like hot pink dress on top of it.
Hey.
You get to train with your stunt doubles, you know, Craig, my stunt double this year.
Mine is Olivia J. Brown.
Thomas Watson.
I mean, I'm gonna talk about her even more after this, but Selkie Hom is my stunt double and superhero.
It really
Suki
cannot be
Han.
done without the stunt team, especially a show like this where you're having fights every
Yes.
episode. The other episode, like, you need to make sure that you guys are connected and like synced up. There's certain things that you do subconsciously, like whether it's how you hold your hands, are they open, are they high, are they low, are you bouncing up and down?
For one thing in specific, Selkie made a great point of pointing out how I notoriously run terribly, and I never had that conversation
Really?
with her. But early in the season, I have a sequence in which I run across a building and then like jump over the building. So she got to do that part. But as we're like, running and everything, I was like, wow, like why does this look so accurate? Like this looks disturbingly like me. Like
That
And
is-
then she like pulled me aside. She was like, oh yeah, just because I study your run. I was like, what do you mean you study my run? She was like, you don't run normal. And I was like, okay, so cute.
That's pretty impressive.
It's embarrassing,
Yeah.
but great.
She's like, I had to learn how to
Pay
run
that stunt
backwards.
though, bro.
I do well.
Commitment.
When we were trying to set it up, they were like,
That's crazy.
take
Pay
her
that
down
stunt
initially,
double,
right?
bro.
They're like, wind up for a punch. They were like, when you take her down, you have to fully spin your body around to land where we need you to for the camera. And then we did that. And then we switched out and we put real Peyton in there. And then we had a shot where I was like actually like looking down at Peyton, right? And then they like clocked our bodies a different direction. And then they go back and they were like, actually, we need your body to be completely the other way. So go back to the way you originally choreographed it. So if you watch like when Miguel comes in to grab me versus when I actually took her down, my body is in two completely different positions. They pulled it off.
It's completely different.
Okay, so you can't really see it right here, but the moments that
This is
we're
madness,
riding on the
dude. I
concrete,
love this.
They wet the concrete so that the streets look larger than they are, or like the sidewalks look larger than they are. So I'm fighting, and these ladies too are fighting in
I
either
love the hardest,
barefoot
bro.
on concrete, high heels on concrete, or like slippery dress shoes on concrete. And so I remember picking up Peyton and being like, Lord,
On
if you're out
concrete.
there, I need you in this moment. Please do not let me fall.
I did not know that was going through your mind. I totally trusted
But
you.
because when you keep like the straight face of like, I'm gonna pick you up and whatever, those moments are the hardest. Right here, these moments are so hard. Okay, A, it's like 35 degrees outside right here. B, this floor is like wet. And C, like, we cut in right here, so
And
like
really
we fall,
slippery.
and then it's gonna cut to the other side. And I just remember them being like, all right, so you're supposed to have like a romantic moment out here, or like something close to that, but it's cold, you're laying on the ground, it's a little uncomfortable, your arms are like under each other, and then she pulled it off.
Yeah.
I guess it wasn't romantic enough of a moment.
Bet money they get together in season 5.
Also, Tanner decided to wear the jacket.
Yep.
I guess I should have worn the jacket.
There he
because was
is.
clean right here.
Originally, there were like 3 throws that Peyton and I had in this fight.
Oh my
in the
God.
original choreography, where like there was one in which so supposedly in order to pull this off, we would have had to been wearing our dates jackets, and we were like, thank the Lord, because it's gonna be so cold out there. And we had all these throws. Like there was one where I was supposed to like go over your arm and then like grab her back by the jacket and flip her upside down. And like there was a lot of.
At
like,
least
really
we know
fun-
how to do that now. If
do.
someone's wearing a long sleeve jacket, we can throw the.
Hey, get off of her!
The amount of detail.
Wait, okay, also, I feel like that's a fun term that I learned through stunts is being eggy. The idea is like having egg on your face. Egg on your face is like if you're doing stunts and you are taking too long or you look like you're not doing anything, like you look like you have egg on your face, like you're standing there with egg on your face. So they say don't look eggy, like look busy, like keep yourself moving constantly and look like you're actually
The opposite
like...
of eggy?
So that's why I have that big wind up. I remember this right here because you weren't twisting my wrist.
Oh, so wait, are we about to be honest on this? Are we about to tell the truth on this? What happened was the reason I couldn't do it.
She wasn't.
No,
Like a baby?
She held his
At the
thumb.
beginning of the night, we were supposed to do those first 3 kicks that Peyton and I do, and then just duck out of frame as if we were doing the takedown, but not actually do the takedown. I went down and I stupidly put my hands out like this to catch
Okay.
my fall. So I had like my hands spread. Peyton accidentally fell because she was in those heels, fell on my hand, and my thumb went pop. And I immediately was like, I broke my thumb. That's it. I broke my thumb, and I was like, I'm not gonna say a word about it. I'm just gonna continue doing what I'm doing. And immediately, Jesse, one of our stunt guys, runs over to me, and he was like, look, I was a fireman for years. I've heard that sound. That is not good. And I was like, all right, then what are we gonna do? He was like, let me check if it's dislocated. We ended up icing it. It was fine. But I was supposed to like actually like
supposed
have
to
hold
grab
of
my
his
wrist.
Yeah, your wrist like this,
that.
and like that's the actual move in which you would be holding somebody's
Dude.
arm and
And
actually
this is
hurting
what-
them.
and this is what-
And-
That's
Get over here!
and, like, you're grabbing my thumb and I'm like trying to like
Give me your ow face.
torque my wrist like this and I'm like
So he looks injured.
Ow.
I never thought all this went into it, man. Or all this
Broke your heart.
crap actually
Broke
happened.
mine too.
And my thumb.
Us two. Wait, us two.
This,
We can-
Whoa, this
Yeah,
is a
should we
great
erase
freeze
this?
frame, though. This is crazy.
That's wait. I kind of look like I'm doing the crane kick.
And then you guys are dancing over here. This is Jake Huang. He is one of our stunt guys, and if you notice, there's stunt guys placed.
Who's
well, I
this
guess
stunt guy
you
for?
wouldn't be able to notice, and this is why we're saying this. We have stunt guys here.
We're fighting right next to a pool. We're fighting on concrete, and we're also fighting each other. And none of us are actually professionals at this, surprisingly. Our lovely stunt team kind of spread out throughout. They also, you know, compete with us. They fight as part of our teams. They learn. They're part of the
Train with
dojos, but they are strategically placed throughout the fight so that they are backing us up. Like if anything were to happen, if one of us were to hit the ground, or if there's anything they can prevent, they're kind of spread out so that they can help us out and keep us safe.
But you'll notice that they're always like one of the closest ones to us. So if anything goes wrong, Jake doesn't seem like he's close, but he is close.
Jake is drinking a beer like, damn.
Jake's if we're actually to plot out the world, like he's right on the other side of me.
This is like an homage to something you did earlier the episode, right?
In the little dance sequence when I picked you up and you did the little the leg flare. It's just like an homage to when we did the dance. If you go back and look, she does a little like leg flare kick, and then we basically flip it this time.
Yes.
So the storytelling portion is like, they're working better than we ever did, and look at how great they're doing, and look at how...
Yeah, Robbie and Tora were on
I just
timing.
remember like the getting into it was just grabbing the hands.
Yeah, I remember because it was forearm, and
Yeah,
then I
and
just
then we did,
spun
like-
you and on 1, 2, 3, cool.
Yes, sir! First try.
This is stunt pass.
This is the stunt pass. Yeah, they do these for the big wides.
You can't
they
even
do a
tell.
full stunt pass where they put all the stunt doubles in. Obviously, they're able to just do
Perfect it every time.
Yeah,
It's
just
like-
nail it and make it look incredible. And then we have these lovely shots that they can cut to that injured none of us in real life, and they sold it and made us look incredible. So those are called the stunt passes, and it's usually when the camera's kind of far back, you won't catch people's faces as well.
Something else that I'll mention is like something that, you know, the stunt pass is so good at is that since they can perfect it every time, it's a little bit harder for us when the director says like, all right, I need you like harder here, or like don't go as hard here, or don't go as fast here. Whereas these guys, it's like, okay, you need this part slower, done. You need this part like to look better, done. And I feel like sometimes your art.
Oh, wait.
The acting.
That
part of it,
isn't
and the
Robbie.
fighting part of it, and like remembering the moves, it's like a little dance here.
There you go.
That's crazy.
All of us. This was another one of those moments that, like, I love this. We both just, I noticed it so strong on Shoto right here. So the thing that, like, to get our hands in the right position, hold a telephone. So does that look like a telephone, kind of? And hold a coffee mug.
That's crazy.
Thank you. But that one I'll put in this steaming cup of coffee. Anyway,
Am I doing
that's
it?
how we get our hands in the right
Am I
position.
doing it? Yes, sir.
Think my dad cares about you? He's just trying to make himself feel better for screwing up with me.
Wait, you guys have to recreate that. Can you do that?
You do.
That was so
Wait,
cool. That was
time
such a cool exchange.
Let's see, knee.
Tie
let's
grab
see.
for me.
That's what it is. And then you
And then I think I go-
pushed into me first, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
here we
I'm
go.
here.
So I go elbow, pop, get him,
Here.
go around,
Boom.
and then
I think you
think
grab
it was
and then you
here,
yep.
pop, and then spin him around.
And then you'll see next I grabbed you and I came out of it and countered and then throw you that way.
Bah. Yeah.
I think I'm
No.
the only
You're
real
the only
one.
really. Yeah, so that's Craig.
Dang, you
that's
can
Olivia.
really
That's
tell.
Selkie.
Yeah. Oh,
First of all,
Okay, you
we
can
did
tell
the first
that's
to
not
make sure that it was
Sam.
gonna be safe for us to
You can
clear
tell
the edge of
that's
the
not,
concrete, hit ourselves and
Tori.
You know, can get concussed. But
wanna go back
on
to it?
top of that, yeah. Well, I was just gonna say that we only had, you know, literally one opportunity for each one of us to go in the water.
You can't dry your hair.
That is true.
If these people are wearing
Yeah.
wigs,
That is
like
true.
you gotta.
So
like,
it was like every one of like the two takes that we got where we really, these guys went in the water one time, they got out, they got wrapped, and then we went in the water one time, and then we were in the water for the rest of the night.
And now you
because it
see
was
which
just
one was
so
better.
freaking cold. Yeah, right?
that
And
was
then-
the moment we knew the fight was over.
Yes, that is that. I also remember celebrating as soon as we got wet. It was that moment of like, well, we
Yeah.
literally can't go back and get any more fight choreo, so
This
we
is-
know we're done for the night.
I'm gonna have to go back and pause this to see the stunt doubles.
You don't really realize when you're watching movies or
'Cause I can't
TVs
tell.
how much those stunt people put into like making sure that you see movies
You
like
don't.
Mission Impossible or like the Ip Man, like Ong Bak, like all of those
Ong
movies, especially
Bak.
all of like the traditional Asian
He watches
fighting
them?
movies
Okay.
or you know, martial arts movies.
Okay,
You
Sholo.
don't know how much time goes into it until you're here and you're seeing like how hard these
Right.
guys are falling. There's dudes that break arms, and I think to see
Yes.
that, witness that in person is like, dang, like people love to say like, oh man, you guys did those stunts, and it's a blessing to say that, right? That we were able to do some of these, but I think the real like stars are, you know, the Craigs, the Selkies, the Olivias, the Thomases of the world.
And our fight coordinator, Don Lee,
Yeah.
who put all this together, our stunt coordinator,
Right.
Ken Bearfield, really like have had our backs, definitely. I think that's been like a super rewarding aspect, seeing what they're doing, but also feeling them being so welcoming of us and willing to pass it on and wanting
Much
to
respect,
make the
yo.
entire
Much
project
respect.
do well. Like nobody's out there being selfish and fighting for themselves. They're like, how can I make you look the best, keep you the safest, and make this whole project come together to be Cobra Kai. We pulled it off, but it was a
It came out great. High five.
Stunt doubles aren't getting enough respect, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
That was so perfect.
So glad we have that on camera.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy how much the stunt doubles actually play in these scenes, man. I didn't know none of this. When I watched the actual scene, when I watched all of Cobra Kai, I couldn't pick out a single stunt double in that entire show. Like, they do it so well, you kind of forget that they're even there, you know? You think it's literally just all the cast, but there's actually stunt doubles playing key roles in the show. Like, so shout out to the stunt doubles of the world, man. If any of y'all are stunt doubles, any of the reaction gang subscribers are stunt doubles, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all are very important, and we really do appreciate y'all for making great shows like this. But yeah, this one little scene that was, I think, maybe like a 2 or 3 minutes long, something like that, of a fight, you really don't think about like how much work and effort and choreography goes into it. To first of all, make sure you're not hurt, to put in a stunt double in, to, you know, take your fall, something like that, guys. And just like the timing of everything, it has to be, you know, they even said that the director was saying slow down something, speed up something, don't go as hard, don't go so soft, like stuff like that, man. Like, I really wonder how long it took them to film this scene. Did they say that? I probably missed. I don't know. I wonder how long it took them to film that scene. But yeah, guys, much respect to them, man. Cobra Kai never dies. And with the effort and hard work these guys put in, I'm pretty sure this show may never die. This show might go on for season after season after season. I don't know how many more seasons we're gonna get of this, man, but it's looking like it might go on for a good little bit. But yeah, man, this was a great video, guys. Thanks for requesting it, and I look forward to more Cobra Kai. But anyways, guys, you enjoyed my reaction. Don't forget to like, share with your friends, comment new videos you want to see in the future. And if you're new, join this family, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.
3, 2, 1.